Hello and thanks for joining. Today I would like to talk to you about the services that we provide at Olive Tree Neurodiversity Limited. We are a consultancy network that provides tutoring for children with specific learning difficulties on a range of difficulties. We also provide teacher training in schools, and we work with parents. But what makes our program so unique, make it stand out, is the parent coaching program that we provide. Now, when children are either in the process of getting a diagnosis or investigating learning difficulties, or they've just had a diagnosis, this does not just affect the child, it actually affects the whole family. Sometimes it's really difficult and quite a vulnerable place to be in for a parent, because you now have to not only come to terms and try and understand what this means. Very often learning difficulties run in families. So parents discover that they too, or one of them may have a learning difficulty and need to come to terms with that as well. And then if you have more than one child, there may be the child, the other sibling, who feel a little bit taken aback because this whole assessment process has given one child a bit more attention than the other. So there's a lot to juggle with when you are going through this. And what we want to provide is support when you're going through this process, not just the diagnosis, not just the screening and leaving you to it, giving you that support. And that's where the parent coaching program comes in. Now, parent coaching is not the same as a parenting course. We come with the approach that you as a parent are already an expert on your child. You know your child's needs, you have your child's best interest at heart, and we meet you where you are at. We know that every family is different and that you have different ways of parenting and different values. So we work with that. We are not in the tree pruning business. We sow seeds and we give you the care instructions. Our aim is to give you the tools that will empower you using your existing compassion so that you can just rekindle your child's confidence or be proactive and prevent your child from losing confidence in the first place. So the tools will enable you to understand your child's brain and help your child to understand it for themselves, and helping them to navigate the world as a neurodiverse person, because there are different challenges that comes with it, and building up a bit of resilience in the process. It will not turn you into your child's tutor, but it will strengthen your position as a compassionate parent and a supportive parent, understanding what your child needs and putting the things into place that your child needs. Now, as mentioned, we use coaching. Now, some people may not know exactly what coaching is, because it is a slightly different approach. It's not like therapy or counseling. What we do during coaching is, for example, we will start a session by giving you a little bit of information regarding your child's specific learning difficulty and how their brain can work. And then we have a discussion. We go through your family values. What are your expectations for your child? What is it that you would really like them to achieve? Now, having this knowledge of how your child process information, how can you use those family values and the expectations you have with your child? How do you need to make some adjustments to it? But this is you thinking, doing the thinking part, and understanding how you may approach things differently. We're there to listen without judgment and motivate you and help you through this whole process and provide you with the theoretical knowledge basically on how your child's brain would be working, and based upon what was said in the assessments, just helping you to understand what those are, and you giving you the tools to make the link between the two. Now, the key with coaching is that whoever comes for the coaching needs to come willingly. You need to come with a growth mindset rather than a fixed mindset, so that you can discover that knowledge is power, and that your knowledge is powerful too. And it is just empowering you to be the best version of yourself, to be the best person you are with your existing knowledge and the new knowledge that we're just adding to that. Now, when somebody approaches us for a consultation, we will discuss the specific needs of your child, and then we will try and match you to the most appropriate coach, because we have several specialists on board, everybody specializing in different areas. So we will try and match you with the best fit, the person who may have the best knowledge in the area of your child's specific learning difficulty. But then we have within the program, generally an 8 to 10 week program, depending on your needs and your child's needs. We may have some other specialists who come in as guest speakers during that session to give you more information on areas that they specialize in. You also have direct messaging to the coaches so that you can ask some questions, and we use a platform where we upload some information and resources for you, and that you can communicate within with the group of specialists. At the end of that program, we have a review, and then we see what needs were met, and do we need to make any adjustments, and what are your options going forward. But throughout the program, we're trying to be flexible as well, seeing if something doesn't work, we may make some changes. But we do work with you, and as I said, we meet you where you are at. The majority of our coaching takes place online, but where it is logistically possible, if you are located near one of our coaches, we may do some face-to-face as well. With the child tutoring, it's the same kind of thing. We do prefer the face-to-face, but it may geographically not be possible, so then we will just do it online. We're quite a small network at the moment, and the areas that we have specialists in would be dyslexia and dyslexic type difficulties, ADHD and autistic spectrum disorder. But we have big dreams, and keep an eye out to see how we expand on these things, and we hope to expand on the type of services that we provide as well. Hope that was useful, and thank you so much for watching. We appreciate it if you could like our video, and if you would like more information, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.